Hi everybody, sorry for the lack of videos. I've been really busy with work and other people's cars and the Skyline and trying to drift with that, which hasn't happened yet. Anyway, I'm doing a quick video just to show you what's done to my 2011 Mustang because I get so many questions on it and I kind of think that it's enough questions that people might just want to watch the video and I can send them to the video and make ad revenue because I am remonetized on YouTube finally. So it'd be nice if people watch my videos and I can get that 1/20th of a cent, which is basically what a coupon's worth. So let's walk through. This is going to be a basic video and I'll show you what's done to the car. It's currently raining outside, so if you hear a lot of rain, I apologize. Here is my 2011 Ford Mustang. It's a GT Premium. It currently has RTR Tech mesh wheels on it. These are 19 by 10.5 with 285, 35, 19. This one's a Mickey Thompson. The other ones are Nitto Envos. This is a Mickey Thompson because I got a flat tire on my road trip. I'm not sure what happened with that, but yeah, this has a Mickey Thompson Sport Comp on just this wheel. All the other ones are Nittos. This has a vinyl shark mouth. This was printed out by my friend Brandon. He works at Signs in a Day in Baltimore, Maryland. If you need anything done vinyl wise or graphic wise, hit him up. I photoshopped it and he kind of vectored it out. I get a lot of questions on this color. This color was a custom mix by me. It looks a lot more green in person, but for some reason cameras make it look very blue. And it's probably one of my favorite colors that I've ever done. It's not perfect, but this is all done in Autoflex. This was all sprayed by me. The color turned out pretty freaking awesome considering that it was a custom mix. The original pigment that I ordered really wasn't covering enough, so kind of mixed up my own thing, but you can watch that video if you go back a little bit. Autoflex is a three-part process basically. You have base coats, color coats, and then you have a gloss that gets sprayed afterwards. It's kind of hard to apply by yourself, so I wouldn't recommend anybody actually doing that unless you're experienced with painting things. So yeah, don't do that. Just hire a professional. Front lip is an RTR, front fascia, and front splitter. These Fender Flares are RTR prototypes. I'm not sure when RTR is ever going to make them, if they're ever going to make them, but I really love these flares. They're one of my favorite parts of the whole car. These hood latches are Aero Catch. They're about $100 a pair, I think. They're pretty awesome, and the reason that I have them is because this is a fiberglass Tiger Racing hood. This thing weighs like, I don't know, 17 pounds or something. Nice aggressive look. It's vented, obviously. I drive this thing in the rain and snow and I've never had any kind of issues with it. Knock on fiberglass. But this hood is pretty flimsy, being that it is fiberglass and it is pretty light. So the Aero Catches are a necessity with this hood. Somebody on Instagram told me that they saw one blow to pieces, so yeah, I have the Aero Catches for that. This side of the car does not have a shark mouth. I took it off when I was going to put the turbo kit on this car, which eventually never happened because I sold the whole car to Amanda. And I did put a 5.0 badge on here right before American Muscle, just to let people know what's up. Revolution Automotive in Baltimore, Maryland does all the tuning for this car. I've known those guys for a while now, and they're pretty much the only place that I trust with my car. Charm City Dips, that's my company. I'm probably going to rename it soon just because I'm trying to diversify a little bit. Haven't thought of a clever name yet, so just wait on that. I've had this stick figure little family thing here since the first road trip. There was two other gentlemen here representing Jeremy and Leo, but I took those off because I didn't want people to think that it was just like me and a couple kids. I thought it would kind of chase off women maybe. So it's just me and a dog. It's me, it's Butters. UPR provides all of my suspension needs. They make great lower control arms and panhard bars and braces and all that good stuff. And they also make a K-member, which I really want to get on this car. Just haven't had a chance to buy it yet. This is a turn down for what sticker. This is basically an inside joke kind of thing. It's me and a couple other friends. We're in a group chat. It's been going on for years and years. And we all have that sticker. There should only be 7 of these. As for the interior of the car, this was a GT Premium. It had saddle interior, so it had these nice saddle door panels. It is autographed by Vaughn Gittin Jr., who is a very awesome dude. He is one of the most talented and most humble people that I've ever met in my life. I really love that guy. Vaughn has been really awesome to me, and he gave me a really fun ride along at Myrtle Beach in 2016. I recorded the whole thing. It's a really awesome video. If you want to watch that video, I'll link it at the end of this video. My shifter is a Hurst shifter because it's awesome and it's a bit shorter throw than the normal one. When I put the interior back in the car after reassembling the whole car, I never actually like put the zip ties on this and did this the right way, so it's just kind of been this way for, I don't know, the last year. Basically, just because of laziness. The car does not have carpet in it. It also doesn't have the sill guards, and it doesn't have the headliner. There's a couple other interior pieces missing, and that was basically because I was running low on time before the road trip, and I just left it that way. As you can see, it's messy as hell in here because I've been dailying this car for a while. The rear seats and the front are both TMI. TMI makes amazing interior pieces. They're pretty much the only place that I trust for my interior needs. I mean, look at this thing. It's got this nice embroidered TMI logo here. It has this Mustang logo that's embroidered in the center of the seat. It's got this nice saddle suede, this nice black, I guess it's perforated, I don't know what you call that kind of texture, but they're so comfy. I've slept in these things. I've had my ass in these seats for thousands of miles. I love them. All of my stereo stuff is currently stock because it's good enough. My dome lights or map lights or whatever you want to call them, they are Diode Dynamics LEDs. Rear Decklid panel is an RTR Decklid. I've had this thing forever and I am just now starting to get one small little rust spot. I guess a couple people had some small issues with them rusting, but I've never had an issue with mine until just right now I've noticed this, which kind of sucks, but this thing's been on here since 2013, so I can't complain. License plate frame is a Hoonigan Scumbags license plate frame. I got this off of Hoonigan for ordering something when they were doing some kind of giveaway thing, and I thought it looked cool. Rear spoiler is an MMD downforce spoiler. My buddy Scott from Aztec, he made this spoiler, prototyped it out. He made a second prototype, and that is this one, and now it's sold under MMD. It's my favorite spoiler. These headlights came from CJ Pony Parts. These are S550 style. They have the switchbacks. They seem to be working pretty good. The output on them's not the best or the brightest, but I did change out the bulbs with some H1s that I found on Amazon, and they seem to be working pretty nicely so far. If we go to the trunk, you can see my trunk setup, which is absolutely nothing. I have Airlift Performance V2 management on this car. This is actually my second air kit. I sold the first one when I stripped the car, took the motor out, put it in the Z and all that stuff. And then everything else is just stripped out. I kind of leave it stripped out because I changed the color so much. It's just been a tradition. Just leave it that way, deal with it. My current axle backs are the AWE Touring Series axle backs. These things are pretty loud. I like them, but I think I might be changing those up soon. So if you want them, let me know. I'll probably be selling them for like 400 bucks or something. This car also has a Lethal Performance Off-Road X-Pipe, which has been on the car since 2011. Can't really see what's going on in there, but I do have the UPR chromoly lower control arms. They're pretty awesome. They're nice and quiet. I don't have any kind of issues with those. I've had those on the car since, I guess, 2014. I put the UPR stuff on. It's been solid. It doesn't make noise like my last suspension setup. My gauges do have the My Color technology, which change colors. You can make it like blue or red or whatever. I think I left it this color because it kind of matched the car a little bit. Let's take a look under the hood. There's not much going on under there, but we'll look anyway. You can see that the Tiger Racing hood did have a little accident on the first road trip. There's a small little crack in here from when I hit a tumbleweed that was the size of a small Christmas tree. I really need to fix that at some point. Actually, I'll probably be fixing that pretty soon. I just have the old school prop rod because struts are just kind of not my thing. I really don't care about that. My cold air intake is a Flowmaster Delta Force intake. This thing's pretty simple to install, pretty easy, and it did make really good power. I made 417 at the wheels from Rev Auto on their dyno tune, which that might have just been a lot of Adam Brown's magic, but the cold air intake, that didn't hurt, you know? The car also has ID1000 injectors already in it because I had the Paxton supercharger on here a couple years ago. I just kind of left those in. It also has a Vortec booster pump in the back, and I also have an MSD two-step, which was kind of for launching purposes, but now it's just for making noise like some stupid racer that I am. But really, it was for launching, I swear. I thought it would help me at the track. I do want to get some sort of good track time out of this. I'm not really a drag racer, but you know, it's still fun, you know. Interesting fact is that my original battery lasted up until about a year ago when I took the car apart. Well, I guess it was a year and a half ago. Like, battery lasted like 6 years, 7 years. It was pretty amazing. That one's just from Walmart. It works. I don't care about batteries that much. Maybe I'll get an Optima at some point. The car also has a brand new windshield because my other one got cracked and I actually got a ticket for it. So I need to get that repair order signed off soon. And the windshield does not have a pony emblem on it now, which I kind of miss it. I didn't know that it was going to be like that. Safelite just said something about saying Mustang on it. It didn't say anything about the cheaper option, getting rid of the logo. I'll probably crack this again at some point, and then I'll just replace it with one that has the Mustang logo. So there you go. That's a brief overview of my Mustang as it sits currently late July 2018. And that's how the car currently looks, and that's how the car currently sits. Said it's a simple setup, but it's very fun. It's been very good to me. I've never had any kind of issues, like any kind of major issues, knock on wood. I really can't complain. Me and the car, we've had a good history together, and that's actually going to be the next video. So this is part one of kind of a two-part video series, which I'm going to try to keep continuing with these. I like videos, good creative outlet, and I want to start doing more of it. I have too many project cars, so please like, please subscribe, and I really appreciate anybody who watches these videos. I know that there's a lot of videos out there. It seems like everybody's got a channel and there's billions and billions of hours of content. And if you like my car, I really think that that's awesome. I never thought that this car would ever become something that anybody would even like, and anything that anybody would even pay attention to out of, you know, a bunch of other cars in some parking lot somewhere. If you want to see the history of the car, that's going to be the next video. It's going to be a long one, and that one will be up next. So thank you for watching and have a good day.